Okay, I'm extremely exhausted, but want to make just a little short video to show off what Kinich does. Also, I'm probably gonna start choke dying. Hold on. I have something wrong with my throat. I have damage from when I had the main virus. And then I've had like several other illnesses after that. And let's just say that it's caused me damage and issues. Oh my god, it's like I feel like I have to cough really hard to try to get something out, but I can't. It's really bad. And then I started choking earlier because I like gasped at something when I was playing something and I got startled, and it caused me to start dying really bad, and I don't think I fully recovered from that. I could still feel it in my throat. So basically, when there are no enemies, his elemental skill fires a grappling hook to perform swings and can expand position in midair to swing again. So when there are enemies nearby, however, he will use the hook to link to them and enter the Night Soul's blessing state. So using normal attacks will switch to firing loop shots, accumulating Night Soul points. When he reaches the Night Soul points limits, casting his elemental skill will consume all Night Soul points to fire a scale spiker cannon. So like he has like a lot of shit going on. A lot of the new characters do. Specifically, Milani can surf because she's one of the people of the springs, and that's like one of their special abilities. And then Kachina can like drill and ride up the walls with her little spinner, and can even enter the portals you see on the walls that the Teplosauruses use. She can go through them because that's like one of her things. So his is the Scions of the Canopy, so he's kind of like the Yumkasauruses, where they can like grapple on the things. That's like his deal, or his gimmick, based on his clan or whatever, tribe. So his elemental burst will summon Awa, or a Hal rather, the almighty dragon lord, periodically dealing area of effect dendro damage. Okay. The Hal's gonna drive me insane. A lot of people, there he is, were hating on this character. This is amusing. This is amusing to me. So basically, people are hating on this character already, like way before his release. It's sad, saying that the whole pixel shit didn't work and didn't look good with him. And then there were people that were also getting sad because other people were trying to dumb him down as AKA Emo Dendro Shao. Like, oh my god. I don't know why people like to compare characters to other characters. The only reason why I said he kind of reminded me of Shao was because of his attitude. The whole arms crossed, I don't give a shit about your presence attitude. But that was like the only similarity that I had said. These are different characters. Kinich is nothing like Shao and vice versa. So for people to say that he's just another Shao is really stupid. Like, oh, it's so dumb. Like, it's so dumb. Like, it's so dumb, it's not even funny. It's not funny. It's just stupid. But like I said, people can like what they want, they can say what they want. I personally happen to like this game, so nobody's opinion will truly ruin how I feel about it. I have over 5,300 hours in this game, and have been playing it since 2020, so like, I really do like this game, even if other people don't. Me personally, I like the newness. I feel like the whole pixelness works. They figure what it is when you've been playing this game for so long, and they add what they add, people just, they're not used to it because of the fact that it is different. from region to region, of course, the characters are going to be different versus like your very first region, like Mondstadt. Like, I feel like personally for me, when I look at the other characters from the other regions, and then you look at like the very first region, I feel like the characters from Mondstadt fall flat compared to the new characters now. Like, if you were to try to compare somebody like Amber to another current bow user, she sucks. It pales in comparison to somebody like this. And this is, Kale actually idolizes Amber and even has a feather coming off her vision like her, because if you read the backstory and know Kale's lore, she was actually saved by Amber and Kaya. And they thought she was a boy because she had short hair and she worked under the doctor from the Fatui, and they saved her actually. So she idolizes them both because they saved her, and such. But still, my point is, when you look at the new characters, for instance, like Xiangling came first, right? Because from Liyue, which was the second region in the game. And then when you get to the third region, which is Inazuma, and then you get into other pole arm characters like Toma, he was like, they're both fire. I still like Xiangling a lot. I really do, but in terms of like the way the characters look, Toma was like an upgrade. But it's hard for me to hate on these characters because I personally like both of them. I like Xiangling and Toma both, so I can't really say anything. Man, a howl's gonna drive me nuts. Please, like, that's the only thing that kind of annoys me. I know, okay, about him is his constant never shutting up. Oh man, this isn't an effective way of doing this. I mean, it is, but then it's not. I see what they want me to do, but it's like, I'm in the water. Training is what it is. So I think in training, can I? No, I can't. Hold on. That burst got ruined. You know what I need to do? Okay, he missed it by like a huge long shot.
10 points for agility.
So this is his ability where he can, like, he's like not like Link from Legend of Zelda. I don't like referencing other games, but the hook shot shit, yeah. It's like fucking grapple nonsense. I'm missing 3 particles. Yeah, up there. Great. Can he actually? He can. Alright. Nope! Fucking Spider-Man.
Really necessary.
Just hold on. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to learn you. Work with me. So that's what I was saying. Each of the 3 new characters have to go to his weapon, except if I leave him in idle stance, that Aha will talk over me. Each of the new current 3 regions, or not regions, each of the new current area in Notland, there's a total of 6 clans, but only 3 are available in the game right now. And they each have something that they do. And like I said, because he's from the Scion of the Canopy, or Canopy of the Scions, this is their unique ability specific to them. So there's an enemy in the game, or not an enemy, I mean, it is an enemy, but it's also an ally. There's a transformation thing called the Yivkasaurus that does what he's doing right now. That was fucking bullshit. Yeah, so he's able to access it. And he's able to hang on to it in midair. He's actually holding on to the little dragon, but it works. It is kind of hard for me to get used to, because I feel like I'm not high enough. Like, you hold it, right? And then... See, he's just not high enough. Fucking shit. I'm gonna have to cheese this. I'm gonna have to cheese it. I mean, well, not really, because I already got it, but... God, they want him to fight this. It's kind of a little hard to get used to. But I do think it's pretty neat, because he's one of those characters that's really unique based on the fact that that's an ability that only he has and nobody else in the game, so...
I got you covered.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Don't get too close.
Come on, get up. Don't lay down. This isn't a resting party. This is a war party. Oh my god! Throw the bear. Throw the bear. Throw the bear. Okay. There you go. Just crying around him. So this is why his thing that he does. That's really nightmarish. That's nightmarish for his enemies because he can hook onto them like that. Oh my god. Fucking. Is that a glitch? Or, huh? I'm not gonna worry about it. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on a minute. Yeah, you're losing your shit. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Just like we heard. Nice and spicy.
I got you covered.
Very sure about that. Does he really need a Hal when you think about it? Oh my god.
Check this out.
Throw bear.
Target acquired.
Yeah, are you sure about that? So yeah, you gotta build that bar. And then you can turn it into a cannon, right? Yeah. I had already did it, but I'm gonna hurry and get out of here before that enemy respawns. I get it, because I had used it. So you hook onto your enemies, and then as you attack, it builds up a meter. Like, you just basically watch for the circle button. Hit R2. It's his skill. And once it's filled, then you can, like, shoot the enemy with a cannon, which happens to be the dragon. I did it for a split second earlier. So there is toast. There is no toast. Get it?
Everybody stand back! Witness the power of Gugwa. No, my soul.
Now
Now you shall perish.
Now you should dance in the power of flames compelled you. Oh, okay. My freaking throat. I'm freaking dying.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Are you sure about that?
Let me read your verse.
If they sound the same, it's because the same girl voices both Shincho and Bennett. They're voiced by the same girl. Come on.
There is no escape.
Are you sure about that?
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your...
Rain outlines your silence. Look at him just moving. Moving to the side. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do these test runs and then we're gonna go do, finish the thing I was doing for him, the Tribal Chronicles. Because I guess Kachina's isn't opened yet. I thought they were gonna open them both at the same time. I guess not, so.
Supporting fire.
He loves his fire. Love it, blah blah blah.
Frostbite. Dodge this.
For your arraignment.
Woo. What are you using? What the flying follow? Okay. I don't know why I did that, don't worry about it. I'm tired. I'm very tired. Get out of the way, you joke of a man.
Freeze.
Come on. Power of bullshit. Alright. Yeah, so where we left off with the Tribal Chronicles, basically we had volunteered to become a flame bearer in Kenich's place because he was like, I ain't gonna do it. Well, they said that he said he wasn't gonna do it. And apparently it's like a very important ritual where they have to do it for their great, I think his name is really funny. I think it was Kangamato or something. And he's like a giant, he's even a world boss. He's like a giant Yunkosaurus, and basically he's lived for 500 years and he fought in the abyss alongside a great hero or something like that. And they have to send somebody to go purify some flames or do something for him. And we have to do it, otherwise he could awaken and attack them. Trying to remember the premise, it's been a while.
You're toast!
So we volunteered to go purify the torches or something?
Flash!
Oh my god. This is why I don't like bow characters. Look at how slow this shit is versus somebody who has a physical weapon, how much faster she is. Gimme.
Surrender and be gentle.
Oh my freaking god. This is a MILF character right here. That's what Lisa is, MILF character.
No turning back!
Power of fuck compels you. It's funny, if you see Sixer, people are saying that she basically turns into Sephiroth. I think I see why. She's actually a Tengu, but whatever. She's not a one-winged angel, bro, but I know what I get what they're saying. Because it kind of is like that.
Final warning!
Oh my god.
Hands where I can see 'em.
Throw the giant balls on the floor like I don't care. Holy shit, lightning in the air, fucking birds all. Yeah.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Oh my
closer.
god, she's having fun with the hilly trail. Not in the way you think either. Holy shit.
You went for it! Stop right there!
Oh yeah.
Check this out.
I don't know what the f-
Wings of darkness! Come!
Oh, that's fucking
Let's spark things up a little.
Is it always like this? Fucking oh my god, the FOV fucking
Final warning!
Yeah, is it always like that? You see how everything kind of warps? Fucking what? Fisheye lens with
You went for it!
yeah, I don't know, it kind of, disoriented me for a minute. I'm alright, it's just, my eyes. So like I said, I'm gonna try to see if I can get him, but you have to put in like, I want to say like 50 pulls. You get, in this game, you get like a 50-50, so if you get to 50 pulls, you have a 50-50 chance of getting the banner character, but what I've been kind of doing, I mean, it's random, I don't fucking know, but what I do is vote on the banner, and if you happen to get a character who isn't on that banner, because that's been happening to me a lot, like for instance, let's see here. So this is his banner, right? So what I mean by if you get a 5-star character, he's the only 5-star character on this banner. Chevres and Kujosara or Sara and Thoma are all 4 stars, right? So if you get a 5-star character like Kaching or Mona or Chi or Diluc or Jean or Tainari on this banner, if you get any one of them on this banner, then that means the next 5-star character you get will be him, if that happens. Because that has happened on Milani's banner specifically, actually. I winded up getting fucking Jean, who I already have and don't like, and she basically ruined my 50-50, man. You're really breaking your neck to look at them birds, aren't you? So then I had to put in, I think I put in another... What was it? I can't remember. I think I got to like 64 or something. So I think I put in 50 and then I put in another 30 something. And then I was able to get her. So it was very weird. Actually, no. I got her at 96. What am I fucking kidding you? I put in more than that. When I got to my 96th pull is when I got her. So I also need to... I need to go do the Spiral Abyss stuff. But like I said, I'm gonna wait for a while. Because it's random, I never know what I'm gonna get. If I feel a little slow, it's because I'm very tired, and then I have to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday 12 to 12, and I'm really exhausted. I mean, I've been caring for my mom full-time who has cancer, and I haven't had a decent break in a long time. Give me that. But after I do that, I'll be able to relax. Because they're gonna change some things around. It's just those 3 days I have to work 12 to 12. Where normally I don't. I think I used them last time. Let me see. Yeah, I already have 5. No, do I? No, I do. Now I do. Okay. I'm just really tired. I can't think. I really am exhausted. I haven't really been too well lately. But I wanted to do this because it kind of left off on a cliffhanger last time where I was like, look at him staring at me, and I was really interested, but at that time I had to wait 17 days to continue it. So, it's been a long time. Like, I literally had to wait 17 days so I can continue this. So that's why I said, I want to do it now, because that's fucking absurd. That's why I said I'm trying to remember the premise. I think we agreed to be his flame bearer, but I feel like there was more to it. It's been telling me unfinished Tribal Chronicles, which is fucking funny because I wasn't able to do them because it wasn't added in the game, but yet it kept telling me about it. Like, what? Like, how do you want me to finish something that wasn't added?
Thank you for coming.
It's really annoying. Let's see. I don't know how many I put in. I think it restarted. I think when I go to history, it kind of stops recording the screen. Like, only I can see it. I need to count. Let me see. I think, because I've done this before, I think it just doesn't show you the screen I'm looking at, only I can see it. So let's see, 5, 6. I think you have to put in 10, so let's see. Since my last 5-star, it's been 5, 10. It's only been 10? Jesus Christ, we need to put in like another 40 polls. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That ain't ideal, bro. Yeah, but I've only put in 6, so I need another 4 to make it 10. But since I've gotten Melania, I've only put in 10. I'm so exhausted. I need to take him out. Well, actually, no, Fremene's pretty strong. Hold on. See, we did Melani's. So let's see, what was it? So among the signs of the canopy, a crisis that concerns the tribe's honor, even its very future, is quietly brewing away. And then before that, so this is what we did. So in the process of helping Huni and Toba find the baby Saurians, you discover by chance that a secret plot seems to be underway, orchestrated by the powers of the Abyss. So there's like this guy from Inazuma that was trying to trick this little girl and this little boy. He was like asking them about information, like a whole bunch of information about Notland and about their tribe and special names and stuff and about ancient names, and trying to get information about them. And then I guess we helped them find the Saurians, because I guess the Saurians' mother was afflicted with the Abyss and had threw herself off a cliff and had died. So we found like the 3 Saurian babies, I guess. I was going to say children. They're not children. But we found them and returned them to the little girl. And then while we were doing that, we brought the little girl back to her dad, and the dad asked us, hey, do you want to be a flame bearer for our tribe? And then we agreed to it, and while we were doing that, apparently Kinich went and found the guy who had like tried to trick the children. And then the guy's like, I'm straight up from the abyss. He's like an abyss lector in disguise. And he's like, I'm literally telling you who I am and what I am. Do you not care? Or do you want to help me for a price? And they almost, where it left off, it was like a cliffhanger. It kind of seemed like Kinich was conspiring with the abyss, like agreeing to help them. And then that's when we agreed to be his flame bearer in his place, and he was like watching us from a distance. Like we just straight up replaced him, basically. So after being told by Elder Trinidad of the crisis facing the Scions of the Canopy, you refuse to just stand idly by, such is the purity of your noble heart. But how will you solve this problem this time? And then amongst the Scions of the Canopy, blah blah blah. So yeah. It looks like that's him right there. Oh god. Yeah, because like I said, it was a cliffhanger. And I remember where I left off, I was in, like really like in suspense. I was like, oh god, he's right there. He's watching me. Holy shit. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to channel back that feeling. Because I was excited. But it's since then it's already been like possibly 17 to 18 days. Because I'm one of those people who play really fast. So when Natland first dropped, I rushed into all of the events, but it was time locked. So it's been about almost 20 days since that happened, and that's why I'm a little detached. Like I'm detached because it's been almost a month, bro. So I have to try to get back that oh shit feeling. Oh shit. Yeah? Why are you here now?
Traveler? Paimon?
Did you see that guy in the background? If you go back, in the background there was a guy who went running and disappeared. Oh shit.
Kinich! Fancy meeting you here! We've actually been looking for you.
Have we? Yeah, hi.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from Elder Trinidad.
Yes.
Oh! The, Turnfire Knight, you mean? You were still his first choice. It's just... Oh, jeez. It's not what it looks like, promise.
Yeah, because if you haven't seen the last video, we basically, part 501, we basically replaced him as the Turnfire person in his tribe. And he even heard the guy said, look, I would choose him, but I think you're better. I think you're a better candidate. And I choose you, and I think all the other elders do too. And, like, you can imagine how he feels hearing that, when you would think, like, in your tribe, you're, like, the most best renowned warrior, right? And you have, like, the most renowned reputation, and then this girl shows up and just steals your place. It would be like, what the
Jill, it's cool.
Okay.
I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you.
Uh-huh.
His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and for all.
By killing him.
Once and for all? You mean this will be the last Turnfire Knight ever?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
To the Night Kingdom? You mean...
To his death.
Yeah. So this is what I like about Kinich, is he's really straightforward. He's very forthright, forthcoming. Why did I word it like that? That's a real word. That's not like I'm trying to make a pun, because that can be misinterpreted. No, he's like in your face. He will tell you exactly what he needs to, and he doesn't give a shit. And that's pretty much what I like about him. Because we thought he would be really upset about us replacing him, but he's like, yeah, chill, I don't care.
Whoa, are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It could get you in trouble.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
That's ridiculous! He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory!
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right.
Flashback.
The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
I think Nana was his Saurian who got afflicted by him. I think when she was fighting the Mountain King, she got cut by him and then got infected by the Abyss, because the Mountain King is infected with the Abyss, which is an event that happened 500 years ago. That it's like growing in his body or something. He got transformed by it, and he can afflict other creatures that get cut by him or something, and it drives them mad. It drives them insane to the point where they try to end their own lives. Is it because of his companion, Nana? She was injured and then she threw herself off a cliff.
She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Man, that noise you made was very curious. Don't ever do that again.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme!
How does he plan to kill him? See, what I don't think Kinich has ever seen it. The other characters in the other tribes, like Milani, who's from this people of the spring, Yanansan, who's from the collection of plenty, Chaska, who's from the feather one, I don't remember the actual name. They all saw us use our purification powers, and as far as I know, I think this is an event. They're set up to have the other characters figure out that we're special, because we have purification powers. And so far, the other characters have seen us do it, but he hasn't. Kinich has never seen us use our purification powers. So I kind of wonder if this is going to turn into a thing where we try to purify the Abyss from the Mountain King, because we can. And I'm very curious if that's where this is going. And I have a feeling that it probably is.
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so long that it has consumed him entirely, and the damage is irreversible.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically saying it's irreversible, you can't stop it, but I could still cleanse it. But, like, I mean, I'll be able to cleanse it, but I won't be able to take away the damage that's done. Basically, anybody who gets the abyss contamination, it erodes your insides, literally.
That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So to look at it one way. Once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally be able to rest in peace. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance, to keep him alive, but also keep him asleep.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge, but he did say there were some more details to go over before the ceremony.
Then it sounds like we'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asked us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
It's too late to back it. That's what he said. I think we're a little out of our depth here. Is it too late for us? No.
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
You'll know soon enough.
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you'll have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later.
Yeah, alright.
Good. See you soon.
Good, let me just go hide in the damn shadow of my mind. Holy shit. Yeah, so these things here are called the Yimkasauruses, and basically, see, I can turn into one. But if you get Kinich, you don't need this creature anymore, because basically whatever the creature does, Kinich can do. So he can do this, basically. So instead of needing this creature, you can just use him. Because there are times where you don't have access to this creature. Like, it's not there. kind of deal. See how I can hit the marks? Like, sometimes they're there, but the creature is like, you have to go find them kind of bullshit. But if you have a character like Kinich with you, you don't need to do that. Okay. I forgot this went down. I only went down there during the story part with Chaska and the others. Hey, little kid. Let me see. No. Fashikala. Yeah, that was right. It just cut me off because of fucking menu. The menu change. Level 4. I think that's max level. Yeah, I can't do it because it's max level. Freaking shit. Well, I guess I could go to one of the other ones then. Because they only go to level 4. Alright. Name card. Shibalanke's force is advanced with unstoppable momentum. He brings an all-out war to the world once more, but his goals don't stop there. Yeah, bathe in the hidden sun. Okay. What was that? I think there's like 4 of those I can get. It's like super slow. Super slowness. Woo. Is it a, oh, here it is. Known as a raw ore due to the radiant glow it harbors when grasped in one's hand, one can feel the fiery pulse thrumming within it. Perhaps one day held high against the starry sky it might illuminate a gentle gleam. It's this very special item. Use it. Wait for the moment to activate this item. Okay. I bet you, is that how I get the pyro power? Because if you've been following the story, basically the Abyss has been attacking Natlan for so long, for over the last 500 years, that the pyro energy in the region is basically like dwindled. It's like there's no really hardly any pyro energy left. So that's basically why when we touched the god statue, nothing happened. And not only that, but this region is different than the other regions in that their god is actually a human. It's a human who ascended to become a god, as where in the other regions their gods are actually real gods, except for the exception with Farina, she's a clone of Focalors, who lost her divinity. Like Focalors separated her divinity and her humanity to create Farina, so Farina is basically like a clone of her. So that's not really the same, but I don't know. I'm one of those people who still see Farina as the Hydra Archon, even though she kind of necessarily isn't anymore. I still see her as such. Also, there's this weird thing that happened. I went through all of these. See how it keeps putting like new over everything? I've already cleared them out like 50,000 times, and every time I load up my game, it sets everything back to new. And then it made me like re-accept the terms and conditions. And I was like, what the hell's going on? So now all of my characters, when it goes to profile, it makes it look like I've never looked at their lines before, and I have. Like, obviously I have, but it keeps resetting shit. So I think it's a bug, but it's fucking annoying. Because, like, I go through all these lines, I get rid of the new, and then when I close the game out and reopen it again, it defaults it. Like, it keeps defaulting this shit as if though I've never heard it. And I don't know why. But, according to, Kazuha, it's fun.
It's fine.
No, it isn't. Hello, trader. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that.
You have returned. Did you have a good rest?
You know, the more I hear this guy's voice, the more he starts to sound like Jiraiya from Naruto, and I'm like, the fuck?
It was, pretty good, yeah.
Hesitantness.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, including the chief. They all speak very favorably of you.
Yeah, so now it's kind of awkward, because we realize that this guy's been lying to us, and Kinich told us the truth. So now we're just like,
There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name. They're just stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
It really does sound like the guy who voices Jiraiya. He has a very specific voice that when I hear it, I'm like, huh? I can't remember what his name is, though.
But Kinich doesn't want to do it anyway.
Yeah, we're just gonna play around, play along.
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the firelight part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of the Mountain King.
So how does that work?
It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before. It's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems.
Just, you can hear it in his voice. He's literally manipulating us.
One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
Asleep, huh?
Paimon, you're giving it away. Stop.
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. It's the only reason why we have to perform the ceremony on a regular basis. But I understand you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss, and you seem to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday. With your help, I'm optimistic this time we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years to come.
That's like you could hear it in his voice, like he's so manipulating. Holy shit. Like, we can get rid of this threat, like it's so deadpan.
Traveler?
Got it. Anything else we need to know?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh?
No.
You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself.
Damn right, I have the power of purification on my own, even without your flame, and you don't even know that, which is why it's fucking funnier.
That's all you really need to know. The ceremony's in 3 days. I'll come and fetch you when we're ready. In the meantime, feel free to take a look around our settlement. It would mean a lot to the elders if you got to know some of our people.
Well, I kind of do.
And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there, that would be even better.
Man, this guy's slave driving me.
So now we have extra errands to run? Maybe we should add a little extra to the price.
Yeah, like, I want a giant cake, bro.
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. It will help you gain the respect of our people, and as a mighty hero, I truly believe that's what you deserve. I'll be sticking around for the next few days, so if you have any questions, you know where to find me.
You can tell by his tone that he's obviously using us. Like, it's all over his voice.
Kinich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Is he, like, up there? Sort of freaking... Oh, yeah, okay. I guess it's lower. Anyway.
You're here.
Yeah, and you make some fucking weird noises, don't you?
Kinich, Elder Trinidad said that.
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
I can tell I'm blunt as shit, Mind Raider. Anyway.
The Traveler and Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival. That should have been my duty as chief.
Yeah, I've met you before, though.
Oh, Chief Wina.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kinich to invite you over for a quick chat.
Yeah. You know what bothers me about their tribe, though, is Kinich is like one of the main freaking people. So if you were actually new here, he would be able to spy on you easily, and you wouldn't even know. It's kind of worrying when you really think about it. When you really, really think about it.
I believe Kinich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, I fully endorse your appointment as flame bearers for the upcoming Turnfire night.
Motherfucker. I'm alright.
However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety.
Okay.
Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes. From your Ponki the Firebringer to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride and the center of our faith. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom. Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he's taken. Nevertheless, I cannot allow any harm to come to the Mountain King. The very roots of our identity are at stake. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration.
Is there no solution that would satisfy both sides?
Perhaps there is, but despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to hear where you stand on this matter.
Look at them just rephrasing the fucking sentence, but it's like the same shit. It's like, I'm inclined to honor your request. I'm inclined to honor your request. Okay, so I'm inclined to honor your request, or I'm inclined to honor my agreement with Trinidad, which seems like I'm betraying them. Or I need some time to think it over. Paimon, let's sneak up to some other tribe tonight. You know what? I agree with you.
Though I sense that your mind is not yet made up, I'm still comforted by your words. There are 3 days left before the ceremony. I hope they will bring you clarity.
These will be the most agonizing 3 days of my life, bro. But okay.
So, Kinich, earlier you were saying that...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. I'm going to get some air after this.
Am I... Bro? I'm just distracted by the damn studs in his ear, and I keep thinking, man, can you imagine how big the holes in his ears are when he takes those out? Or if he does? Can't stop thinking about that. Like, oh my god. My ears are only pierced twice on both
I
sides.
understand why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame bearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole war thing was just a sneaky excuse.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid.
So, are you saying you have a plan then?
I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear it!
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh, yeah. What was it again? Oh, right. We need to talk about how he's completely unhinged.
That's the point. Where is he?
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
You got him a teacher? Oh, I would love to see him get scolded for bad behavior. Anyway, moving on. When we went to a house, he said you two were investigating some of this thing together. Is that related to the whole Mountain King situation?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space.
Purple demonic dogs, you mean the Abyss Hounds?
I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those purple dogs were coming from. So, if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
Whoa, that sounds kind of crazy. Would it really work?
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's condition worse. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for yourselves, and believe me, it's been a long time coming. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive, whatever happens.
I can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like
Just
El
win suddenly?
Trinidad, who is more concerned about protecting the people he cares about now and into the future.
Is it just me, or is there like a strange wind that's picking up out of nowhere behind him? Is that intentional, or what the hell's happening?
And he has every right to take that view. It's one thing to try and preserve the last
Like,
remnants
it's too,
of the
like,
world's
out of
past.
the way.
But making your kin pay the price for it? No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
It's funny. That wind does look like it's considerably strong behind him, with all the leaves and shit, and we're just standing here talking casually. Alright.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Let's leave that to one side for a moment and assume we go with your plan. Or do you actually intend to find one of these beastly rifts?
Yeah.
Because at least in our experience, the dogs open the rifts when they want to attack us, not the other way around.
That's what we're gonna do. Somebody has to be bait.
I think I know a way.
Are you really gonna do this?
You have any better ideas?
No.
Not at the moment, but it just feels like using the power of the Abyss for our own ends isn't gonna end well.
Especially since you don't know that our brother is literally the prince of that shit. How is it that we have not told any of the characters of this region that? Oh my god. Then again, I wouldn't tell them, because the Abyss has been destroying this nation for 500 years, and if we just come waltzing in here and say that, oh, my twin brother is the prince of the Abyss, and he leads all the Abyss heralds and shit, they'd be like, what the fuck? So, like, you would be considered an immediate enemy. So I guess it's probably best that we keep that to ourselves.
After all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place. People are gonna think we've lost your marbles.
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price we pay. Everything in the world comes at a price. Even when Ponki, the Firebringer, stole the Turnfire. It cost dearly. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point. Unless this gets resolved quickly, everyone will be stuck in a stalemate.
Alright, so what's the deal you wanted to make with us? We're hardly experts on exploiting abyssal power.
All I need you to do is keep people away from me.
Yeah, because I know what he's gonna do. He has the ability of turn fire. And Yapanki was the one who stole it originally, and it's supposed to be believed that once you access that power or activate it, it's called turn fire for a reason. It's a play on words, where when you're using that power, you feel like there's a giant fire behind you, like you feel like you're burning, and you're not allowed to turn around, because if you turn around and you look at it, you basically burn up. It kills you. So I think he's telling us that he's going to use it, so we need to keep people away from him so that they don't force him to turn around. If he turns around while using it, he dies.
I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer.
Okay.
I can't afford to waste all my energy dealing with them.
Alright.
If you help me out, there'll be a gift for you in return.
I don't like where this is going. You're attractive and everything, but fuck no. Like, please no.
Ooh, what kind of gift?
Oh god.
Something well worth your while, I'd say.
I'm fucking dying Okay. What do you want me to do?
Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople, so everyone comes to terms with the fact that we have a new flame bearer.
Alright.
That way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony, and I can focus on finding a way to summon the beastly rift.
Alright.
Then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King into his new home.
Alright.
That sounds pretty crazy. Even for a daredevil like you, that's dangerous.
He's like giant. He's actually a boss. He's like a big round. He looks like the thing behind us, but not really, because he's like different, but that's kind of what he is, but he's like way bigger. He looks like the one directly behind Paimon actually, but like big and round, like way big, like super huge.
And even if it works, what if Night Chief Minor or Elder Trinidad are happy with it? Have you thought about what you do then?
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue. Leaving only me on the opposing side. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire like me.
Either way, sounds like there's no Mora in this for you.
Can I take that to mean that we have a deal?
I can try, but I wouldn't pin your hopes on me.
For sure. And who knows? Maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to all of this in the next couple of days.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. I'm sure everyone will be swept off their feet when they meet our new flame bearer.
Why do you say it like that?
Good luck to us both.
Yeah, walk around the next day and lose your shit. Alright, wait around till 8 a.m. I guess. And so she stood in place for like fucking 12 hours. Oh, yeah. Alright.
Okay, pass it for the day. Meet the tribe's people and take some heat off Kinich's back.
The test for today? Burn myself alive. So she climbs the fence. See, there's that guy that disappeared. Like, what the fuck? The guy. Yeah, let's go talk to that little girl. These were the two kids that I talked to a long time ago. I helped them find those Saurian babies.
How can we call the Mountain King a monster? Because he hurt a lot of people, and look what happened to Nana.
You're just talking to each other without not looking.
But it wasn't on purpose. The Mountain King is sick, that's all. He's been hurt by the Abyss. That's true. But the fact remains that he's now a threat to all of us.
I like how she's not looking at him at all. Is that a glitch?
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick?
If you don't take back what you just said, I don't know if we can carry on being friends.
Koga, Kuni, what's wrong?
He's saying nasty things about the Mountain King. It's not right. He's our hero.
That's so dramatic.
Once upon a time, maybe, but not anymore.
Hey, now let's not fight. Aren't you supposed to be best friends, children?
Yesterday, maybe, but not anymore.
Toba? Fine. I guess my dad is right. Things change, and you just have to accept it and move forward.
That kid has the smuggest look on his face, like, I don't give a shit about nothing.
As of today, our friendship is over. There's no going back. Oh, come on, cut it out, you two. We have some great news to tell you. The Traveler is going to be the flame bearer for the next Turnfire Night. She's going to do a beautiful ceremony and cure the Mountain King's illness for good.
What? Really?
Of course, I'm an expert at this stuff. No, I'm not.
So that's what my dad wanted to talk to you about? To be fair, from what we saw the other day, you are pretty good at climbing cliffs. Probably just as good as Kinich.
I wouldn't say that.
Wait. Speaking of Kinich, where even is that guy?
He's out getting ice cream with, someone.
Oh yeah, good question. Is he not coming to the ceremony anymore?
Nah, he said he wanted to go sunbathe on a mountain by himself.
We can get him to come, but if he catches you two fighting again, he won't be happy. He'll be sure to give you both a piece of his mind.
What is with my mind, bro? I can't stand these lines. Holy shit. The one Kinich can fill you in. We can get him to come. Shut the fuck up.
Can't let that happen. I've never even spoken to him before. I can't afford to make such a bad first impression.
I'm fucking dying inside. I'm dying.
I didn't mean to argue with Toba. All I said was that the Mountain King has done some pretty bad things. He was the one who turned it into a fight.
You two clearly care about each other. The Mountain King can't change that.
Yeah, if you weren't friends, there's no way Toba would have come to look for the baby saurians with you.
Yeah, he would have just let you do it by yourself.
Alright. Well, because of the Traveler and Paimon and Kinich, I'm sorry, Toba. I'm sorry for all the mean things I said about the Mountain King.
Man, kids are so easy to persuade.
Dad just really misses the